Hi, I'm Sharon Burns, owner and operator of RX Catering, where we cook with love. And today we are going to do something so simple and something so good that will make and enhance your entree items with a pop of color and add a lot of flavor. But also what we're going to do is have an option for some chips. Now we know we have all these backyard activities. People are starting to get out, have some fun with friends and family, and maybe you're asked to bring something to a backyard cookout or a family gathering, or maybe that corporate function where you guys are just gathering as a team. Well, we want something that is fresh, we want something that is flavorful, and we want something that is easy. So we're going to make a mango pineapple chutney today. And as you see right here, this is going to be so simple, you're going to be able to do it in your sleep. So we're going to start off with some mango. I went ahead and pre-diced my mango, but we're going to make it a little bit smaller because with chutneys, we want it, you can have a chunkier one, but today I want mine a little bit smaller than what we have right here. So I'm going to take this mango, and like I said, it's already it's fresh. At RX Catering, you know we cook with love, and most of our ingredients that we have is gonna be fresh. So I'm gonna take my mango right here, and I'm just gonna take a regular old cutting board with a chef knife. You all know what a chef knife is. You can tell because it's straight down on the handle side. And we're just going to basically chop it a little bit smaller and make it minced. So you may, another option to do this is to put it in a food processor. The thing about that is you need to be careful that you don't make it like mush, because as soon as you put mango, at least fresh mango that's in season right now, into a food processor, it's going to get soft very quickly. But as you see, we're just making it a little bit smaller because like I said, we want it as a chutney for our salmon that we have here, and we also want it as a fresh dip, or I guess it's a dip. It's not really a dip. I don't know what you all think, but you can try it out and let me know. So we have mangoes right here, and I'm not going to make a whole lot because, you know, again, we do this and say this every time. I have to cook all this stuff, and then who's going to eat it? So I'm not going to make a huge portion, but you all know how to find out the information. If you need to get the full recipe or need additional information, you can always check out my website at rxcateringdc.co. And all the information will be on there. And if it's not there, you can actually send us a message and we will get it to you. Okay, so we have our mango, all nice, finely diced right here. And we're going to put this in our bowl. And then we're going to do the same thing with our pineapple. Again, you can make it as chunky as you want. I want it, like I said, it to be a little bit finer today because it's not only going to act as a chutney, but it's also going to be like a little dip, like I told you. And you're going to be amazed how much you can actually utilize this on several different things throughout the summer. And we always talk about health options and the benefits. Well, you see here we have mango and pineapple, both pineapple citrus fruit. You're going to get all the benefits of the vitamins from both of these fruits combined. And then the reason why I have so many, not so many, but different options or different ingredients right here is it's all about color, balance, and flavor. So what I mean by balance is that you want the balance of all these different flavors to kind of tie in together. And then the color, you don't want everything to be, as you see right here, yellow. You need a pop of color. So that's why we have red pepper as well. And then we also have fresh cilantro. Oh my God, that's one of my favorites, is gonna be the cilantro. But this red pepper This is gonna bring out the color. And we're gonna add in that, and we're gonna add in red onions. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I'm a huge fan of red onions. I'm not a big fan of just regular white onions because the flavor is really different. I could use the red onions on almost a lot of different things. The flavor profile is different. It's not as pungent and strong as your white onions are. So we're going to add in that red pepper. I already have my cilantro already chopped. We're gonna add that in. And this is really fresh. I can really smell it. You wanna make sure that your stems are chopped up finely. And then we're gonna add in, like I said, this red onion. And then the last ingredient is gonna be, we make here at Arx Catering a chili Thai dressing. You can use, I'm gonna add that to actually like bind, not really bind like thoroughly, but so it kind of has some texture, so it's not just all chunks. You can use a chili dressing if you want from the grocery store. Like I said, we make ours here. So in here, there's soy sauce. There's a little bit of chili dressing as well, sesame seeds, fresh parsley, fresh cilantro, a lot of things that I'm putting in here. So I'm going to use that instead of using a store-bought sauce. So we have all of our ingredients here, and then we're going to add just a little bit of pepper and salt as well. And before we add in our chili dressing, and then we're going to mix everything up. So this is a chili dressing right here. Just start off with a little, and again, it's a salsa. It's a chutney salsa, we're gonna call it. I don't have a real name for it, but you see this all the time. When people garnish, when you're at restaurants, expensive restaurants, people garnish a lot of their plates with this, and it just adds a pop of flavor and color to the overall presentation. But like I told you before, you're just gonna gradually add this in. You don't need a whole lot, but as you see, this is going to be kind of the finished product. So, why did I make this today for you guys? I told you a little bit. I wanted to garnish my plate. I made earlier some blackened salmon. So this plate looks boring, right? Well, we have to make sure that we're impressing either yourself, you're cooking for yourself. You don't want to look at a blank, like boring plate. So you could do a lot with this plate, believe it or not, just with the items that we have here. And so we're gonna take our salmon plate. We have our chutney right here. But before I do that, one thing I did do before we started is I took some basic white rice. And this is an 8-ounce container. You can take a measuring cup, a one cup measuring cup, or whatever size you have. Put a little bit of water, just so it's a little wet on the bottom, just a little. And then underneath, I put sesame seeds, black and white sesame seeds on the bottom, and then I packed in the rice. And a lot of times you can use basmati rice. This is, like I said, regular white rice, and we're going to garnish our plate this way. Yeah. So you see right here, it's just a part of the whole presentation. I'm gonna take my rag that I have. We're gonna wipe off all this excess. So this is what they do back, you know, you guys are watching Top Chef and all those reality cooking shows where the plate has to go out perfect. This is what is happening at the end before it hits the table. So we just have a basic presentation, and we're going to take, you can take your chutney, your mango chutney, you can do a couple different things. We can put it right across the salmon, we can put it on the plate, you know, just as like a little garnish. I'm going to put it right on top of the salmon, just like this. And then I'm going to take this edible flour that I have and garnish my plate that way in this white space. So we're almost done, and this was so simple, don't you think? And it's going to be flavorful. So I have these just as a pop of color. And I'm telling you, when you're setting this up for your friends, your family, that special loved one, they're going to think you've gone to culinary school or something. But all you did was watch Cooking with Sharon, and you got some just easy tips. So there you have it. One thing that you can add to it if you wanted to would be a vegetable, maybe like grilled asparagus or sauteed green beans. But here you go. This is our chutney, our mango pineapple chutney over blackened salmon with the sesame seed white rice. Bam. So I told you we'd have two options. So not only do we have this, but then you can take this chutney. You're going to that backyard cookout with your friends and family. We'll put it in I don't have my fancy bowl, but I have my chips already. Here, tricolor chips or whatever tortilla chips that you have at home. And, that is so good. So that's your second option. And I can feel that kick. You know, one other thing that I didn't add today that you could, if you like spice, is a little bit of cayenne pepper. You can do that to this chutney, or one other option, you can add in really fine minced jalapenos. So you have a couple different options to make this, but you can't go wrong with that. Man, that is good. So if you like this, or if you like this option, you can check us out for that corporate catering opportunity that you may have to have something for your co-workers, or if you just want something for at home or your family or individual meal prep, check us out, rxcateringdc.co. Thanks for joining us.